Hello everyone, how are you all? I hope you all are fine and safe at your home. Welcome to Madhi English School online education. Right now we all are in a class of standard 1. We are going to learn mathematics. My dear tiny students, we are going to start our day with a positive thought. Today's thought is success is achieved and maintained by those who try and keep trying. My dear students, this thought is having a very deep meaning inside it. Who achieved the success? The person who tried to achieve it. But at the end, when you reach at your destination or your goal, if you are not trying to learn something new, then you cannot maintain by your success. So my dear students, always try and keep trying. Welcome back to the class. Tell me, you all are fresh and fine? You all are having all the essential stationeries with you, your book, pencil, ready to write, my dear? Very good. Write today's date and day in this corner. What you have to do? You have to write the current date and day. Afterwards, as I told you in each and every lecture, that before we start, we have to write the heading. Write the heading chapter number 7, subtracting greater numbers. Which chapter is this? Chapter number 7. The name of the chapter is SUBTRACTING, subtracting GREATER, greater, NUMBERS, numbers. So, everyone has completed the writing part. Complete the heading. Very good. First of all, let me inform you about learning objectives for the whole chapter number 7. Counting back to subtract. Addition facts. Subtracting one digit from two-digit numbers. Subtraction using number strip. Double-digit subtraction. Problem solving. My dear students, among all these learning objectives, we already completed counting back to subtract, addition facts, subtracting one digit from two-digit number. My dear students, in previous lecture we have completed the explanation part of subtracting one digit from two-digit number as well as double-digit subtraction. I hope you all remember it. Learning objectives for today. What we are going to learn today. First of all, we will make revision of previous lecture. After that, we learn and write exercise 7a. My dear students, this exercise is having 3 parts in it. So today we are going to count, learn and write the first part of exercise 7a. At last we learn and write table of 6. Look my dear students, in each and every lecture we learn and write any of the tables so that you can learn and memorize the tables nicely. First of all, let me explain how to make double-digit subtraction. Subtracting when both numbers have tens. In the story of Thirsty Crow, before I start explanation, tell me, my dear students, who heard the story of Thirsty Crow? Now you all are in first standard, so whenever you were in nursery, LKG, you might have learned the story from your teachers, your parents. Who remember it? What was the story about? So this is the mathematics we are going to learn through the live examples, so that all my dear tiny students can understand the concept properly. So what does the story tells us? Let's see. There were 35 stones on the ground. How many stones? 35. Now before we move on, look, here we have 3 pictures. First, second and third. Look, what does the crow done? He is watching. That how it can drink the water. So here you can see that there are some stones. So these are 35 stones. The thirsty crow picked 13 stones. How many stones? 13. And put them in the jug. Look, this is the jug of water. What the crow is doing? It is picking up the stones and put it in the jug. So, how many stones it picked up? 13. At last, the water rose and he was able to drink it. You can see that at last the water rose up and crow was able to drink the water. So, how it is related with our syllabus? Why ma'am is telling you the story? We have to find out how many stones were left on the ground. What we have to find out? We have to find out the number of stones remaining on the ground. How can we do it? With the help of subtraction. 35 minus 13. How can we make this subtraction? Let's see. First of all, we have to prepare an equation. How? Write the numbers in their correct places. 3 comes at tens place, 5 at ones. 35 minus 13. After arranging the numbers, first subtract the ones. What does it say? That look, this is the tens column, this is ones column. So we should always start subtraction from ones column only, not from tens column. So 5 minus 3. These are 5 stones. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. 3 are removing. There remains 1 and 2. 5 minus 3, 2. Then subtract tens. After solving ones column, we have to subtract the tens column. There is 3 minus 1. We get 2. So we can say that there remains 22 stones on the ground. Understand or not? Whenever we are going to make subtraction of double digit, compulsory we have to start solving the sum from ones column. Okay? So this was the explanation. Now we are going to start exercise 7A. Write the heading everyone, EXERCISE, exercise 7A. I'm waiting for you so that all the students can complete their work properly. Exercise 7A. As I told you that exercise 7A is having 3 parts in it. So first of all, we are going to solve first one. Write down number 1, solve. S-O-L-V-E, solve. Sum number A. 7979 minus 4. My dear students, this first part is having subtraction of 1 digit from 2 digit numbers. So whenever we are writing this type of sums, you might keep one thing in your mind, that this single digit number we have to write at ones place only. You should not write 4 here. We have to write it at ones place. 7979 minus 4. First we are going to solve ones column. 9 minus 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Minus 4 means what? Means cross out or remove 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There remains 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 9 minus 4, we get 5. Everyone write down the answer in your notebook. 9 minus 4, 5. After solving ones column, move towards tens column. Look, the 7 is alone, means we have to imagine that there is a 0. If there is not present any number, we have to imagine that there comes a 0. So 7 minus 0 means what? As I told you before, that whenever we are going to subtract 0 from any of the number, we get the same number as an answer. So 7 minus 0, we get 7 itself. 79 minus 4 is equal to 75. Everyone kindly copy this answer in your notebook. 79 minus 4, we get 75. 86 minus 3. 86 minus 3. First we are going to solve ones column, that is 6 minus 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Minus 3 means cross out or remove 3. 1, 2, 3. There remains 1, 2 and 3. 6 minus 3, we get number 3. As I told you before in this sum, if we don't find any number or any digit here, that means we have to imagine there is a 0. So 8 minus 0, we get number 8. Everyone write down the sum properly in your notebook. 86 minus 3, we get 83. Here on the screen we have two sums. 79 minus 4 is equal to 75 and 86 minus 3 is equal to 83. So everyone copy these sums properly in your notebook so that we can move forward. Sum number C. 55 minus 4. 55 minus 4. First of all, everyone write down the sum properly in your book. First, we are going to solve ones column. 5 minus 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Minus 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There remains 1. 5 minus 4, we get 1. 5 is alone. So, 5 minus 0, we get 5. Everyone copy the answer properly in your notebook. 55 minus 4, we get 51. 51 is the answer which you have to copy in your book. Sum number D. 98 minus 5. 98 minus 5. First of all, start solving ones column. There is 8, number 8 minus 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Minus 5 means cross out or remove 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There remains 1, 2 and 3. 8 minus 5, we get 3. 9 minus 0 means whenever we are going to subtract 0 from any number, we get the number itself. 98 minus 5 is equal to 93. You all are writing with me, na? Very good. So, write these two sums. 55 minus 4, we get 51. 98 minus 5, we get 93. Sum number E. 89 minus 8. First we are going to solve ones column, that is 9 minus 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Cross out 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There remains 1. So 9 minus 8, we get 1. 8 minus 0 means there comes 8. 89 minus 8 is equal to 81. Is everyone completed? 55 minus 4, we get 51. 98 minus 5, we get 93. 89 minus 8, we get 81. Sum number F. 69 minus 7. 6, 9, 69 minus 7. First we are going to solve ones column. 9 minus 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Cross out or remove 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There remains 1 and 2. 9 minus 7, we get number 2. 6 is alone. Here we can't find any number. So we have to imagine that there is a 0. 6 minus 0, we get number 6. So we can say that 69 minus 7 is equal to 62. Everyone, copy this sum properly in your notebook. 69 minus 7 is equal to 62. Before we move forward, tell me, my dear students, you all understand the concept, how to make this subtraction? Look, my dear students, if you are not able to make oral counting, you can take the help of your fingers, as I taught you before. If not possible, then you can draw the lines like this, draw the circles or draw the images, whichever you like, so that you all can understand the concept properly, how to make subtraction. Look, my dear students, again I want to repeat that subtraction means to take away or remove the objects or numbers out of given group of numbers or objects. Okay? So, what you have to do? You have to cut out or remove the given number of objects or numbers out of this group of numbers. Okay? Sum number G. 85 minus 5. So, we are going to start from ones column. 5 minus 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Minus 5 means cross out 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there is nothing. So, we put 0. Again, I want to repeat the rule of subtraction, that whenever we subtract the number from number itself, we get 0. Here we have 5 at both places. So 5 minus 5, we get 0. 8 minus 0, we get number 8. 85 minus 5 is equal to 80. Sum number H. 53 minus 2. Everyone, write down the sum properly in your book. 53 minus 2. First, we are going to solve ones column. That is 3 minus 2. 1, 2, 3 minus 2. 1 and 2. There remains 1. 3 minus 2, we get 1. Now move towards solving tens column. Look, my dear students, 5 is alone. So what can we do? What will be the answer? 5 minus 0 means there comes 5 itself. 53 minus 2, 51. Everyone, write down the answer properly in your book. Done? So, here the first part of exercise 7a is going to be completed. I am going to revise all the sums once so that you all can understand it properly. 79 minus 4, there comes 75. 86 minus 3, there comes 83. 55 minus 4, there comes 51. 98 minus 5, there comes 93. 89 minus 8, there comes 81. 69 minus 7, there comes 62. 85 minus 5, we get 80. 53 minus 2, we get 51. My dear students, this was the first part of exercise 7A. As in the very starting of the lecture, I told you about learning objectives for today, in which I told you that today we are going to learn and write table of 6. So here we are going to start the same. Everyone get ready to read and write table of 6. 6 ones are 6. 6 twos are 12. 6 threes are 18. 6 fours are 24. 6 fives are 30. 6 six are 36. 6 sevens are 42. 6 eights are 48. 6 nines are 54. 6 tens are 60. So this was table of 6. I hope you all have enjoyed, you all completing your writing part. If not, then I am going to recite the table again so that all the students can complete it. 6 ones are 6, 6 twos are 12, 6 threes are 18, 6 fours are 24, 6 fives are 30, 6 sixes are 36, 6 sevens are 42, 6 eights are 48, 6 nines are 54, 6 tens are 60. My dear students, this is also your homework. Today in your homework you have to write table of 6 2 times in your homework book. Don't forget to read and write table of 6. At your home, stay safe, stay happy, take care of yourself. We will meet in the next lecture. Till then, thank you very much and bye-bye everyone.